Ah, yay! Wash you. Huh. Yeah. I go.
Hi, welcome to YEN TV. My name is Philip Abusiati, and as we know, schools have reopened after a long COVID induced vacation for students. Today, we are here at the University of Professional Studies, Accra, UPSA, to gauge the mood of students. Ahead of our coming here, we saw videos that were widely circulated on social media of students who had queued at the gate at the entrance. Now, I must report that when we got here, the queues were down, but from what we gather, it was as a result of authorities checking the temperatures and sanitizing the hands of students before they enter the school, and so that's what led to the queue. But lectures have begun, and we'll be interacting with some students who have already attended their first lecture just to gauge their mood, their expectation, and what went on at the lecture hall. Before we hear from the students, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're welcome back to school, but tell us your name and your level and your course.
Okay, so my name is James Singh Ekisi, level 400 Business Administration student of University of Professional Studies.
So you've been home for, such a long period. Now when you're back to school, how do you feel? Are you excited? Are you anxious? What's the feeling like for you?
Okay, I think the feeling will be relief. I'm relieved that now I'm in school, and I'm glad that the president has finally allowed us to be in school. And then I'm looking forward that the semester will be a very fruitful one.
Okay. So I believe you've attended your first lecture. Can you tell me what were the protocols like in the lecture hall?
Okay, for UPSA, we have social distancing, 2 meters apart from all the desks, and then our nose mask is mandatory, very, 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 very mandatory. And our lecturers also wear nose masks as well. They come to class, and then there's space. How we used to sit before COVID, we are no more sitting like that. There's a lot of spacing now, and we have Zoom lectures as well. So we are blending both, and then we are moving forward.
So with all the new measures, do you feel comfortable? For instance, now you have to put on a nose mask and sit through an entire lecture. Is it comfortable for you?
Well, I think it's something that's come to stay with us, so it would be good if we learn to live with it. Yes.
And what are your expectations for this semester?
Oh, we are hoping and praying that it would go on smoothly. Yesterday, the president said rightly that he is entreating students to wear their nose masks and adhere to COVID protocols, because if we do not do that, the virus will come into our school, and once it comes again, it means we are going back home. So we are hoping that our students would adhere. For UPSA, I can say that our students are doing well so far. The security men are at posts, ensuring it both at the hostels and on campus, and I'm confident that we would fight the COVID here.
Can you introduce yourself? Your name, your course, and your level?
Okay, my name is Nano Fosu, level 400 Business Administration.
All right. I know, so you've been home for such a long period. Tell me, what were you doing during, the COVID-induced, let me say, vacation?
Okay, I was reading, virtually reading every time because I'm in my final year, so I have to do a lot of reading before I come to school.
So now that you're back to school, how is it feeling like for you?
It's a nice experience. After sitting home for about 8 months or so, we are finally back in school. It's a nice experience.
Now there are a lot of restrictions. One of them is wearing the nose mask, obviously. I believe you've attended your first lecture for this semester. Tell me, how is it feeling like sitting through the lecture hall with your nose mask on, with the distance, and how was it like for you?
It's a new normal, and we've never experienced such a thing, so it's disturbing, but that's the norm of the day. We have to go by it, so we are just complying with the rules to avoid the spread of COVID-19.
And do you feel safe? Because, you sit in class with other people, you don't know where they've been. Do you feel safe?
Oh, when I'm coming to class, I observe the protocols and other things. I wash my hand. I have a sanitizer on me. I go to class. My mask is always on, even here. So, and there's social distancing in the classes as well.
All right. What's your name and what level are you?
I'm Rachel Boateng in level 100.
Okay, so is this your first lecture? Or?
Yeah, this our first.
All right, now sitting through the lecture, you've been home for a long time. First of all, how do you feel coming back to school?
I feel good because I always wanted to come to the uni too. It's nice here, and It was cool. It was okay.
Now, with the COVID-induced restrictions, sitting through a lecture with a nose mask, social distancing, how are you feeling? How was it like?
Okay, so I'd say the environment is conducive, so it wasn't so difficult. Spacious and everything, so it was okay.
Do you feel safe? You don't know where other people have been, and these are people you're supposed to sit in the class with, share facilities, washrooms, and all that with. Do you feel safe?
Okay, we are all following the protocols and we are all now nose masks, and so it's good. It's safe, I'm sure.
Okay, so introduce yourself, your name, your level, and your course.
Okay, my name is Sebastian Cranchesi, and I'm offering information technology management, and I'm in level 100.
So tell me, how was your first lecture like? Amidst the COVID protocols, the safety protocols.
Okay, the first lectures was okay. We made sure we observed the protocols and everything. Just that we had difficulty in finding our reading the timetable, but later on it was rectified, so we're okay. And lectures has been good so far.
And looking at the measures that have been put in place, the nose mask, the social distancing, do you feel safe? Do you think it's safe for you as a student?
Yeah, for me it's safe. Once I obey the protocols, I'm safe. So I don't know about others. So for now, I'm safe.
And what are your expectations for the semester?
For this semester, okay, I'm hoping to learn more and achieve my goal as a student, because I didn't just come here to play around or something. I came here for a purpose, so that's what I'm looking up to.
All right, so I'm still here on campus, and this area I can see a lot of students speaking, seating. I want to interact with some of them and find out what they are doing here. It looks like a waiting area. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, so can you tell us what you're doing here?
I'm here to register for the semester.
Okay. All right, so you are a regular student, or?
I'm a regular student.
Okay. All right. And you are doing registration. When will you start your lectures?
Start on tomorrow. God willing, tomorrow.
Okay. So what level are you in and what course are you doing?
Level 100. I'm doing diploma in management.
Okay. Now, when you look at the COVID-19 restrictions, do you think you can fit in? Do you think you can wear a mask and sit in class? Already, I can see that you're not in your mask.
Yeah, I have it in me, but I'm doing something. That's the reason why I even put it on.
So do you think you'll be comfortable wearing it in class?
Yes, I will be comfortable wearing it in class.
And do you feel safe coming to school? You don't know where other people that you'll be sharing your classrooms with have been. Do you think you are safe being back in school?
Yes, I'm safe. Looking at the distance between the students, I'm safe.